Bonjour and welcome to the Tarot of Claude. Today I'm going to be doing the 2022 yearly tarot reading for the sign of Virgo. Those are general reading, they will not apply to everybody. Take what resonates with you and discard the rest. If you would like a more comprehensive picture of 2022, you may want to check your Sun, Moon, Venus and rising signs. If the message doesn't resonate, you could also check the 2022 tarot reading I did, pick a deck style, where you get to choose your deck. So that's something you may want to have a look at. I will leave you a card at the end of this reading for this video. So what energies do we have for 2022 for my Virgo viewers? I always pre-shuffle my decks prior to any readings as well. So 2022 Virgo. Okay. So I'm going to be taking one oracle card for each month of the year and one tarot card for each month of the year, and I will close out your reading with a oracle card as a bit of advice for 2022. So for January you get challenges, which is really interesting because this is exactly the card that came out for Taurus. February you get galactic guidance, so you may want to check the Taurus reading. March is majestic eminence. April, forgiveness. May, solar portal, that's your solar chakra. June, heart portal, that's your heart chakra. July, illumination. August, ice queen. September, transformation. October, root portal, that's your root chakra. November, trust. December, adventure. So you've got 3 chakras that you're going to have to work on during the year, 2 in the first half of the year. And let's see what the tarot has to say for 2022 for the Virgo viewers. Alright. Okay. So for January, you get the 8 of Cups. February, the 3 of Pentacles. March, 9 of Wands. April, the 4 major arcana. May, the World, another major arcana. June, Ace of Swords. July, 8 of Pentacles. August, 8 of Swords, that's 2 8s back to back. September, Justice, major arcana. October, the Knight of Swords. November, 7 of Cups. And December, the 7 of Wands, which is 2 7s back to back. Alright. So you start off your year in January with the energy of blocks, fears and negativity, betrayals. And this is paired with the 8 of Cups. So the 8 is a number of advancement and Cups are to do with your feelings, emotions, love, relationships. So this is you advancing forwards, looking back and saying, I'm done with this. Maybe you discover someone's betrayed you, maybe you've discovered that people are actually not really supporting you and kind of preventing you from going on with your life, moving forward. You know, sometimes people do that. People get worried when we grow and they love you so much that they hold on to you and they stop you from growing. So it may be that, but you're going to turn your back on that because you're going to want your Nine of Cups, which is the wish fulfillment. So in January, this is the energy that you're going to be dealing with. In February, you have galactic assistance, star family, assistance and cooperation, which is beautifully paired with the Three of Pentacles. 3 is growth and expansion, and Pentacles is to do with your physical world, so work life, home life, jobs, careers, financial assets. And the Three of Pentacles, or coins, sometimes talk about cooperation that leads to success. So you're going to be moving forward, I think, after having turned your back on someone or something, because it could also be betrayal at work, and you're thinking, right, that's it, I'm done, I'm going to move on to another job. And working with people, you're going to get support, and the support you're going to get is going to lead to the first sign of growth and expansion. It's a very nice card to have. It's the beginning of growth and abundance, working in collaboration, getting the support that you need. So that's February. And then in March you have majestic eminence, priestess, divine feminine, worth. And it's paired with the Nine of Wands. Now the 9 is a number of achievement, and wands are to do with your passion, your urges and desires. The Nine of Wands is the card of courage. It's saying, okay, this has been a long road, because anything you do with passion, you know, it can lead to burnout. You get very, very tired. But it's the card of courage and saying, okay, let's try again. I know my worth now. You know, I know deep down, I'm listening to my intuition, I am receptive, and I know my worth, and I'm going to stick it out because I know I'm nearly at the end. It's nearly the 10, but not quite. So it's the card of courage in March. And in April you get forgiveness, which is redemption, rebirth and regeneration. Now I'm more getting the energy of regeneration or rebirth because it's paired with the Fool, which is a major arcana. Major arcanas deal with things that make you grow on your life path. They're not just little events, day-to-day things. They're talking about God, the divine, the universe, your team spirit, putting you on the right path, presenting you with situations and opportunities to make you grow emotionally, spiritually. And the Fool is the card of new beginnings and taking the leap of faith, because as you can see, she's sat on the edge. The dog is looking down as well, but she's not so sure. There is a new beginning here, but she's hesitating. It's this phase of regeneration and rebirth, you know, feeling the new start it's about to come. And obviously taking that leap of faith, because in May you then have the solar portal, which is your solar plexus chakra, being centered, balancing power, manipulation. I'm not getting the vibe of manipulation, I'm getting the vibe of balancing power, because the solar plexus is our chakra for what we want, our drive, our willpower, just generally speaking, and it is paired with the World. Now the World, major arcana, beautiful card, success, victory, having learned all of the lessons and basically upgrading yourself. So if your solar plexus chakra is blocked, you may want to do some meditations on YouTube that they have. You just type in solar plexus chakra meditation, and they have also some music sounds that can help balance it and help you feel empowered and believing in yourself, you know, being grounded, centered, and knowing that you have the power within yourself, because you will go through this portal successfully. The World is success. It's a victory. It's really, as I said, upgrading yourself. And in June you'll be working on your heart chakra, receptivity, generosity and mistrusting. It is paired with the Ace of Swords. Now the Ace is the origin, the seeds, the concept, new concept, and swords are to do with thoughts, truth and communication. The Ace of Swords for me is the epiphany card, the aha moment, you know, like, oh, I've got clarity now, I know what I've got to do. And so this is going to come from you having an open heart. If your heart is open, you will see this moment of clarity. You will know what to do, where to go. But you need to work on your heart chakra. You need to make sure you are receptive, that you're not blocking the energy of, you know, this new beginning. This is a breakthrough. It really is. And in July, you move on to illumination, expression, positivity and joy, inspiration. So July is going to be a month where you're going to feel inspired to dedicate yourself to something. It could be a new project, it could be a new hobby, it could be even dedicating yourself to your home life, you know, just feeling happy about doing little chores, little expressing yourself as well through doing chores, how you maybe clean your house, how you arrange your furniture, if we're talking about home life. But if we're talking about work life, it could be you having a burst of creativity or an inspired idea that comes to you, that's going to be received positively by others. So it's a very interesting month for you in terms of growth. And it is paired with the Eight of Pentacles, and 8 is the number of advancement. The Eight of Pentacles talks about someone who works hard at his craft, really focused on the details, plans every little bit of the work, and work, you know, someone who's astute, and really, yes, dedicating themselves to it because it makes them feel proud of what they've created, gives them joy. And then in August, you're going to enter a period of introspection and self-analysis. It's the Ice Queen. Now, the Ice Queen reminds me of the Hermit card in the Tarot deck, Fortitude. So you're going to be isolating yourself a little bit to look within, find your own truth inside of yourself. This is a bit of shadow work. It may be, you know, you want to know who you really are or what you really want out of life. And it does take a bit of courage, and it's the word fortitude here, because it's not always easy to do the shadow work. But in August, you're going to be taking on this work because you're going to be feeling like this person in the Eight of Swords. Swords is to do with your thoughts, as I said to you before, and the Eight of Swords represents psychological blocks. You know, you've erected shields and defenses, and you feel bound, like you're stuck. So you're going to be looking within and do some self-assessments in order to get out of this frame of mind that you have, because you put yourself there. So you're going to be looking in, do some shadow work so you can free yourself, because only you can free yourself from that. If you look at it, the swords, they're not really blocking her way, they're around her at the back but not in the front. The rope is not tied properly, she could just pull it. So this is, you know, a psychological block where you put yourself into, but you are going to work on this, do the work, and come out of it. Because in September you get transformation, metamorphosis, synchronicity, and the unexpected, and it is paired with justice. Now, this talks about you being transformed in an unexpected way, and justice is major arcana, big hitter on your life path. Justice is the karma card. This is you reap what you sow. This is justice coming in to give you the favorable outcome that you want. She brings balance. So this is very positive, because all of this Eight of Swords energy, the psychological blocks, once you've done the work within with the Ice of Queen that you've got here, you're going to liberate yourself unexpectedly, and balance is going to be brought back. And in October you have the root portal. This is your root chakra. This is the chakra that's to do with your primal instincts from your ancestors and your degree of how safe do you feel. So vitality, stability, survival, and fearful. This is paired with the Knight of Swords. So the Knight of Swords, Knights are action takers, so they indicate movement, change, things moving forward, and swords energy is air. So it's kind of fast energy. This could be news or some communication, some truths being exposed or delivered to you. It could be done quite abruptly because the swords are sharp, they're not always pleasant. But in order to deal with this news, with what's coming to you in October, you're going to need to have a very, very stable root chakra and not feel that fearful energy. And as I said, you can do some meditations. You could also do yoga. Yoga is very good to feel grounded with the earth and feel safe, just generally speaking. And in November, you get trust. So overcoming your doubts, insecurities, and the patience. Because you're going to get a lot of options. The 7 is a number of assessment, evaluation, cups to do with your emotions and feelings. And so this is you having to make a choice, and there are 7 cups, but you have doubts, you have insecurities, you're not sure which cup you want to pick. And so have the patience to give it some time. You have the month to think about this, and choose wisely. Don't just go in fully emotionally on decision, is the message of the cards. Don't let yourself be overwhelmed. Take a step back. Analyze the facts, the pros and cons. You know, if you have to do a little list of pros and cons, do it. I do that all the time when I have to make decisions. And be patient with yourself, and that will help you overcome the doubts when you're presented with all of these options. And in December, you're going to go on an adventure. So you've chosen one of the 7 cups. And this card talks about innocence, play, and discovery. So getting in touch with your inner child, so that you can go on adventure with brand new fresh eyes. And it's paired with the 7 of Wands. And as I said, 7 is assessment, evaluation, but also experience. And the person in the card of the 7 of Wands is someone who is experienced, who has the ups and downs, who's had the ups and downs, sorry. Wants to do with passion, desires, and so this person is confidently standing and just, you know, not giving up. Basically, they're standing their ground because they know that what they want to do is worth it. So when you go on this little adventure, look at it with very fresh eyes and stand your ground if you have people in your environment who are maybe saying, oh, are you sure you should do this? Because, you know, when people love you, when they care about you, they worry. And anything that's a change, obviously it's a bit of the unknown, and we are humans, we worry about the unknowns. And so if they're in a bid to protect you, they may say to you, are you sure you should be doing this? But with the 7 of Wands, this is you going, yep, this is really what I want, and I'm going to persevere, and I'm going to continue this way. So this is a very empowering end of the year for you, which I really like to see. You finish on a big bang, basically. So let me close out this reading for you with a card from the Beyond Lemuria Oracle, which is going to give you a point to ponder upon for 2022. I will choose what, you know, card talks to me. This one. You see, it was instantly when I saw it, I thought, need to read this one. So this is the art. And it talks about shine your light. No one can do you as you can. Yet we sometimes feel that we need to be a certain way, a way not aligned with our authentic self. It takes discipline to do what we love, especially if we are natural givers. It is easy to get caught up with other people's lives. Tending to our own needs harms none, and we will have a lot more to give. It is time to collect our light and shift the vibration here on earth, starting with our inner sense of being. You are a sovereign being. Regain compassionate empowerment and remember what lights up your world. Now this ties in beautifully with how you finish the end and you go on an adventure and you have the 7 of Wands. You know what you want and you are standing here very strongly, very empowered, and you're about to shine your light. And if you look at it, the card, actually, it's the first time I notice it, she or he, they're shining their light right there. So I hope you've enjoyed your journey through the cards with me. I've uploaded the December tarot readings too. I will leave you a card right here if you want to check it out. And if this message resonated or helped you, or if you just enjoyed it, do let me know in the comment box below. I'd love to hear from you. Thank you for choosing to spend some time with me. I am very grateful for it. And I wish you a wonderful 2022, full of adventures and happiness. Hope to see you again very soon. Until next time, au revoir.